What's going on, good people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Big bro,
What's
what's
up,
happening?
everybody? How's everybody doing this evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching? Thanks for joining us again. I'm going to see if I can get it right this time. This is episode 29 of the Fowl
Oh,
Language
shit. You
Podcast.
got it right.
I
Well
can
done,
count,
sir.
y'all. I
Well
can
done.
count.
Well done.
I can count. So, again, welcome, everybody. I hope you got your accessories tonight. I think I went a little fancy. It's not really a special occasion, but every now and then you got to treat yourself. I got one of these.
There you go.
Very
Okay.
nice. Very nice self-care.
All right,
And
all right.
and if you see in the back, I went a little different. So I was in the store and this bad boy was in there and I was like, what is that?
I was wondering what the hell that was.
So it's by Ardbeg, and I've had some Wee Beastie before, and it's a smoker. So what happens is it looks like a little grill or something, but what it comes with is a little smoker box.
Oh,
So you put your little wood chips in there, and you smoke with it. So you smoke your meat with it. So that's pretty cool, man. Shout out to Ardbeg
fancy.
for the cool stuff. And it was rather affordable too, man. They make some good stuff, man. And I got my water out here because it's hot as shit tonight. So
Yeah, it's hot, man.
Yeah,
But, you know, like every other episode, you might just hear some foul language. So
you
know,
got
go
that
ahead,
right.
Get your kitties to bed, get your accessories right, like bro mentioned already. Get your fancy Arborin smoker prepared, and let's jump on into this thing, man.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
So, man, as we say, we black men in this crazy world, we fathers, we're husbands, and we are brothers.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, same mama
Okay,
and daddy. Crazy world. That's what you got to tell yourself to get through the day, brother. So, man, whatever. It ain't about being in. Fads come and go. Style is timeless, motherfucker. I'm a style, damn it.
Sure.
So, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted from the hate out there.
Like age Kool-Aid.
Whatever, man. Good scotch, good cigars, good wine. That's what I age like. See this nice, respectable gray right there, man. What you talking about?
Hey, him like it.
She loves it.
Indeed.
That's right. So, man, since I've been doing what's best in life for the past, I don't know how many weeks. It's been a few. I thought I would turn it to you. And for you, brother, what is best in life?
Well, shit. Well, my car broke. Well, it needs some maintenance done to it, so had to ride around here in the good old SIP to try to find somebody to fix the car yesterday morning. And it was a bust. You know, I went to like 4 different transmission shops. Everybody filled up. I mean, cars is like damn near spilling down the street. They got so many cars back there. So I'm like,
damn.
So I had to spend, you know what I'm saying, quite a little pretty penny. Had to break the fucking emergency fund and get a rental car and all the other stuff. I was a little down about that shit, but check my email, and Strayer is sending me an X amount of dollars they owed me that I didn't know they owed me. So I'm like, that's what's fucking up. And then on top of that, my travel voucher hit right after that.
Ooh.
And then I just got the claim check from the movers bringing our stuff late. That shit just came in the mail today too. So I'm like, shit, all the money I spent, I just got it right back. That's what's up.
That's how it works, man. That's how it works.
Type of blessings. That's definitely blessings. Like we always say, even the negative shit, something positive come up out of it eventually. I still got
you just got to be able to see it.
I still can go, you know, back and forth to work. I got pretty much made all my money back. Tenchi did her registry, Taylor too, by the way, her registry at Target for their school supplies. So she just that. Janae's business, the Pure Romance thing she does. They're about to start this big sale thing. I ain't gonna try to blow up her spot yet because I'm pretty sure she's gonna put it out there herself. But you know, so I'm just supporting her with that. And I got to record Simone this week, man. That shit was fun, man. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I was having a shitty day that day too. I'm telling you. And just recording her and laughing and having a good time.
Yeah, she's a mess.
Talking about how we went from this and that to this and that. I'm not gonna ruin it. Y'all wait till Wednesday if y'all want to see what we was talking about.
Yeah.
And man, other than that, just been working, man. My 2 weeks training is officially gonna be over tomorrow. Then Monday starts the regular work week. So I still got 3 or 4 more days on the grind until I get the day off. And that day off is gonna be spent in Texas with you, big brother, and the fam.
That's right.
And shout out to Justin and Drea for allowing us to come to their crib next weekend.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Gonna be a good
Appreciate
time.
that.
My brother and my sister, you know what I'm saying?
And if shit works out, we'll be shooting episode 30.
Live, right there, no Zoom, in person.
That's right. That's right. That's crazy, right. I know.
Crazy. I just had a thought about that too, by the way. We'll talk about that offline. But with that
I'm excited.
With that being said, bro, I got a nap. I ain't been able to take a nap in like 10 days. 10 fucking days, no nap. Well, you know how you sleep so good that you have an out of body experience. You can feel your mouth open. You just like that. And
sure. Yeah, I've been there.
Out. Well, I slept so good, man. I took a nap about 12:30 because they released us at 12 today. And I ain't wake up to about 5 something, man. I went to bed. I ain't taking.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went to sleep, bro.
But yeah, man, I needed that shit, man. I was running on fucking fumes, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, with that, man, that's what's best in life, brother. So how about you? I know you had an eventful night last night. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, had a little fun and whatever. Me and the lovely Mrs. Kim Fowler. Yeah, we went out to a nice little spot in Dallas. It's a black-owned whiskey bar in Dallas. I happened to see it on Instagram. Their soft opening is going on right now, and then talking to them, they're looking like they're going to open up next month, early next month to the middle of next month officially. But yeah, it was cool, man. Great little spot, awesome little atmosphere, man. Like, you know, when you go somewhere and it just feels right. Like, first of all, they had all the whiskey and shit on the wall, and I'm just looking like, ooh,
hey,
I've had that one.
That's a Lamar ambiance right there.
Right. I'm like, ooh, I had that one. I haven't had that one. I want to try that one. Damn, they found that one. Man. So I'm in there like
shout them out, man. Who are they?
It's a Whiskey Dallas, man. Definitely shout out to them. Check the Instagram. I posted some pictures. Had a cool smoked old fashioned. So they put it in the glass. They light a big ass hunk of wood. So they light the wood on fire, put the glass upside down, and seal it, and let the smoke get in the glass. And while your smoke's getting in your glass, they make your old fashioned over here. And then they pour that shit, so you got this smoky ass old fashioned. It's fucking delicious.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
It was amazing. And then I had a Japanese whiskey flight, so you know, can't go wrong when I got my favorite Yamazaki that I don't want to pay for.
That's right.
About a bottle. Had to drink that. I had the 12 and the 18 and another one, so can't go wrong with that. I never had the 18 before, so that was cool. It was just cool, man. Like, we get in there. There's a brother sitting next to us, and he's like, "Hey, this your first time?" He's telling all about like cool drinks and shit and recommending stuff. You know, not on like a creepy vibe, not on like an asshole vibe, just like, "Hey, man, y'all here? Welcome, have a good time." And then so there weren't enough seats, so like I was just letting Kim sit down, and I stood up, and then the brother next to me was like, "Hey, man, you want to sit down? I'll go over here and sit, and you can sit next to your wife." I was like, "Appreciate it, man." I was like, "Yo, man, like,
that's how we need to be, man."
Yeah. So black owned spot. Talked to the bartender. I think one of the guys was the owner. I mean, and they were just like excited to see, like we talked about like cigar stuff. They were excited to see you try stuff, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you should get that," and all that good stuff. It was just a good spot, man. Yeah, definitely.
You gotta go again, man. And
oh yeah. I mean, it's a little drive,
bro. Support us. We'll support
a little drive, man. Definitely. So shout out to Whiskey Dallas. I'm gonna post some pictures.
I'll check it out one day.
Yeah, we'll take you. Oh, definitely. That might be the new spot, even though it's a little bit of a hike, but it's worth the drive, man. Worth the drive. Right on. So the garden is popping off real good, man. We got corn, we got kale, we got beets, we got all kind of shit. I'm grilling some corn tomorrow. Like, never thought we had some corn in the damn backyard, man. So we got like stocks of fucking corn and shit, man. So we're gonna.
I bet that's good. Hey, you gotta take a picture of that, bro.
Yeah, I'll take a picture and post it right now. And
like certified, like a stalk.
Yeah. Oh, that's 4 stalks, man. Yeah,
in the backyard.
In the backyard, man. So we got all kind of shit back there. So
that's gonna be some good ass corn.
I think some cucumbers are coming. Kim's trying to grow watermelon. She's grown like 7-8 jalapenos. It's fucking amazing. We had like a few salads. She used some of the greens with some collard greens and made some greens the other night. So we getting vegetables, man, from the house. Yeah, man. So it's good shit. Good shit, man.
All you gotta do is start hunting and fishing, man, and you're
right.
You'll be a man's man then. Good to go.
Right. So what else? So the night before we got up with some friends, man, went over to their house for a friend of ours, his birthday. So we hung out over there, all the families got together. As a result, we decided we're gonna have like an anime get together and watch a new anime and shit like that. So that'll be cool. I think it'll be like me and Kim, and then him, his wife, and maybe his oldest daughter, because she's really into anime real big.
Keep jealous.
I'm sorry, man. Hey, one day you'll get some friends too, man, and you can do these kinds of things.
What about your friends?
Right. And then apparently we're going to end up going skydiving, so that should be interesting.
Good.
I'm gonna try to bring the GoPro and strap that somewhere so I can get video of that shit.
That's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah. If there's no sound, that means I squealed like a bitch. So
no, you gotta keep the sound in there, man. Hey, be you, be who you are.
Yeah, right. I'll tell my truth. I'll tell my truth.
Exactly.
Right, man. So yeah, we've been out. Right.
I can't wait for that. I'm excited for you.
Oh man, it's fun. I think about 3 weeks from now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we've been out all day buying the kids clothes and pajamas and shit, man. I swear it's like they keep growing. And then like luckily we have a lot of people that have boys that just gave us clothes, like you guys. But he's like in between the stuff that he has versus the stuff that he needs. So we bought him clothes. Simone grows like an inch every month. So we bought her some more stuff. So we just spending money. I was like, gosh. But it was good times, man.
It's necessary, man. It's necessary.
It is. So my humidor is back in stock. Soon as we wrap up tonight, I am hitting the buy on that. So it's a nice little 300 count bad boy. So I am excited about that. Can't wait.
If it's sell out quick, you might want to jump on it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get it tonight. I told Kim, I think I'm not gonna wait till like Monday, but if I get it by the end of today, it should be fine. I was gonna get it. That's what I was doing when you joined the Zoom, and then I was like, "Oh shit, you on now?" So I guess I'll do this later. And then lastly, it's all good. It's all good. I ain't going to worse in the cart. And then lastly, man, I had car stuff too, man. So had an oil leak, and they hit me with the Mr. Fowl. Let me show you something. So we dodged it once with Kim's car. We dodged it twice with Kim's car. So then my car got hit with the I'm gonna show you this and show you this, and it's probably about time to get your brakes done. It's like, man, just whatever, just do it. Car's good, just got to get the hail damage fixed, and then we'll be good to go. And so, man, I think that's it for the What's Best in Life.
Cool.
So I told you, man, it's crazy week, but good week.
Yeah,
good week.
Yeah. It's always a good week when you're above ground.
Yeah. That's some old folk stuff right there.
Yeah, boy, when you're above ground, boy, you're all right. Ain't nothing too bad when you're above ground, boy.
Right. So before we jump in tonight, one thing I wanted to say, and I'm going to post this on Instagram starting right here. Next month, July, will be the month of my birth. So therefore, I decided that I'm big on supporting Black owned. So for the month of July, I'm going to try to smoke as many Black owned cigars as I can. So folks, hit us up in the comments. I know a few. I've got a few. And probably get me through about a week. But hit me up in the comments of any Black owned cigar companies that are either have stuff in stores in Texas or that ship. Because I want to hit them up and be smoking Black owned all month. That's my goal, man.
You know what? Yeah, put it in the comments. I'm down with that. Celebrate my brother's birthday from a distance.
So we're going to support Black owned all month long.
Let's go.
All right. So I got you, man. I give you some of mine. Don't worry.
Still being a big brother. Look at him.
We got you. We got you, man. Hey, I know how it is. So yeah, everybody, hit us up. Let us know your Black owned cigar companies. Love to hit them up. Love to show them some business. I've got a few, and I've definitely been pleased. And I just want to keep that trend rolling. Not only do I want to smoke them, I want to get that name, get them out there. I mean, we got a little bit of a following, but hey, we know some cigar smokers, so we definitely want to put them on where we can. Yeah, so with that,
you can put somebody on. That's what we supposed.
That's right. So with that, man, I guess we'll jump into this thing. So I think we were talking about it, and you getting ready to record with Simone, just talking about like dealing with kids and stuff like that, and what you tell them and what you don't tell them. And we got to talking about like, is it all right to lie to your kids? I mean, we usually pride ourselves on being pretty honest people, but there's sometimes where you might have to lie to your kids. So, do you think it's okay to lie to your kids? And what are some times where you think it's okay?
Yeah, it's okay to lie to your kids. Fuck them, that's why. But no, seriously. But yes, it is definitely okay because I mean, certain adult situations and things like that. You ain't supposed to just, oh, I couldn't pay the bills this month. That's why the power is out, or my check was short and we don't have no food in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's no shit they need to really know. You know what I'm saying? That's adult problems. You don't bring adult problems into a kid's world because then that fuck up the kid's kid. Being a kid, that'll end up stressing them out. Like, damn, mama tripping, so I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? It happened to us a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, mama didn't just come out and say what was going on, but we're not stupid. We're highly intelligent people, so we knew what the hell was going on. And some things, you could tell them about. Like, for instance, my older three, I won't tell them the exact reason why me and their mom went their separate ways until they become adults.
Sure.
Because I feel like at this age, they could be, influenced one way or the other. And I don't want them looking at me or her in any kind of weird ass light. You know what I'm saying? So I would rather.
Sorry, man. The damn geckos got to fighting up there.
Oh, I bet that was cool.
Yeah, it just bit his damn head. And I was like, oh, shit, it's about to go down. And he hauled ass. He ain't want the smoke, man. All right, I'm sorry.
But yeah, a situation like that, man, I don't want them to feel any type of way towards either parent. You know what I mean? While they're at this age right now. And I mean, honestly, there's just some shit kids need to stay the hell out of it because it's called grown folks' business for a reason. Parents our age, they have forgotten that these are fucking kids. They are not your friends. They are not your fucking homies. This grown up shit stays with grown up shit. You shouldn't be talking to your 13-year-old son or daughter like, let me tell you about this bitch at work today. First of all, you shouldn't be doing that shit. But as far as telling the truth, there are some things that you should tell them the truth about. You know what I'm saying? Like certain experience that you've had that you see them going that same route and you want them to avoid that route, then you definitely tell them the truth. Hey, I did X, Y, and Z just like you're about to do right now. So I don't suggest you do that shit. Me as a parent, as a father, one thing as far as truth and lies and everything like that is extremely important to me is I always keep my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. If I say they're going to get something, they get it. If I say I'm going to punch in your fucking throat, please believe you're going to get punched in your throat. You know what I'm saying? But that's that consistency.
Because some of your kids, that's as high as you can reach, but go on.
They still can't whoop me. But yeah, so you definitely... I ain't gonna say you have to lie to your kids, but I say it's highly recommended to not tell them the complete dirty truth about every single thing that's going on in the adult world.
Right.
There's that, like I said, that's that separation. They're not your friend; they're your child. And if you're doing some fucked up shit in your adult life, and you want to share everything with this child about what's going on in your adult life, telling the truth about everything, they're gonna look at you sideways. Like, I ain't gotta listen to you. You ain't doing dumb shit. The hell with you. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't tell them the truth until they're grown. And then once they're grown, they'll be like, oh damn, yeah, Dad. Because I remember when I did X, Y, and Z, I was like, yep, see, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it makes for better conversations when you're grown. Yeah. So how about you, man?
I think it's, again, levels, like always. I mean, my kids are younger than some of yours, so you don't need to give them a lot of details on certain shit. But certain things, like, culturally, we don't tell our kids about talk money issues with the kids. Like, you don't need to know, like you were saying, if, say, we having trouble trying to make the ends meet this month or something like that. They don't need to know that. But, they need to know that, we work, we get paid, we pay bills. Money doesn't just grow on trees. We have financial goals. So, like, we talk like that and we talk openly. So, like, when we're running the account, we'll tell her stuff like that. Or if she says, hey, can we get such and such, such and such? And it's like, no, we're not spending money on that right now. Don't lie or anything like that. But just say, no, that's not part of our goal right now. So that's not what we're going to spend our money on. So in that particular game phase, I think it's okay. I think little white lies to kind of get by. I mean, I think they're fine. Like, I mean, everybody lies to their kid about like Santa Claus and shit like that. So, I mean, I think, those kinds of things to keep them out of, what's going on. And like, if you don't like, because my daughter,
Santa Claus is real, kids.
Yeah. So, like, my daughter, if you tell her anything, one, she doesn't forget. And two, she holds that shit against you and asks about it forever. So, like, if we say we're going on a trip at the end of the month, be mindful of when you say it and don't get your months crossed up. Because if you say it now, this is near the end of June. Next week, she's going to be like, so when we going on this trip? It's the end of the month. So in that case, we kind of lie by omission because it gives us
shit in the room.
You've seen my daughter keeps a checklist, man. And what she wanted to talk about when she recorded it, and I don't know if y'all talked about it, she has a chart in her damn room, man, of like her clothes. Yeah, she has a chart of her damn clothes, man, so she can mark what she wore in a given day to track it, to see if she needs, she has enough short sleeve shirts, if she got enough tank tops. I'm like,
hey, not an inventory.
Who the fuck is this kid, man? So you got to lie sometimes to keep your sanity. Otherwise, Simone will drive me crazy. And I can only imagine what her brother, Lamar Jr., is going to get into when he gets a little older.
I can't wait to see Simone as a teenager.
I can wait just fine.
I bet. Mine already a teenager, so it's your turn.
Right. Because she's smart as hell now, so I can only imagine. And, like certain details, she just don't need to know. I mean, you keep them in and try to keep them in the family discussions to some degree. But like, if you're trying to plan something like we want to go to Greece next summer, they ain't none of her damn business.
Right.
Or just little stuff like that. I mean, so it is kind of like on the need to know basis. I mean, and you have to gauge it, and you don't want to continue to lie. And I'm not a big fan of lying anyway, because you got to keep up with that shit. And like I said, Simone doesn't forget, because she'll say, if you remember on June 12th at about 8:00, you said this, but now today you're saying this. So are you sure?
Yeah.
So I don't want to self-incriminate. So
she be hitting you with that don't be a minute. So you bought the beer at 11:30. Yeah, 11:30.
Yeah. So yeah, I just keep it simple, man. So I mean, it's okay to lie if it's to protect them in certain cases. And I mean, certain things, like the world is crazy. Mm-hmm. And certain things we don't necessarily discuss with her, or certain things we tone down significantly so she doesn't necessarily understand that, you may get in situations where people aren't going to like you because of the color of your skin. Yeah. We kind of bring it up a little bit, and we just say, like, people aren't going to like you and how to deal with it, and say, things like, who cares what people think about you? Mm-hmm. You're your own person, and love and be who you are. Don't worry about what anybody else says, and don't give her all the shit she's got to walk into, and just be honest, man. So like I say, just keep mind of who your kids are and gauge what they need to know. And then that's where you can determine if a lie is necessary or not.
Something I want to add, like
sure.
Keontae in particular, the curriculum there. They'll come home and, they celebrate Columbus Day and all that other stuff. I tell the truth about that. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, especially melanin kids, but kids in general, they really need to know, like, the real truth of history. Like, they celebrate Christopher Columbus because the motherfucker got lost. Stuff like that, and they don't understand that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I did the Crazy Horse episode, and Keontae was like, "Oh, I heard of General Custer, but I never knew that this Native American did this and this and this kind of person that Custer were, stuff like that. Like when it comes to like history stuff and like Juneteenth things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the truth, not the complete dirty grimy truth, but I'm gonna keep it G."
Well, it grows up with them, so they'll learn, the G level of the truth, and the PG, then the PG-13, then they'll get the, the dirty, hardcore, shit.
Mm-hmm. And I think we should teach them now, So, as they get older, they'll have a full understanding of it instead of like us. Like, for instance, when did you know Christopher Columbus just got fucking lost?
Probably before high school was out.
Oh, well, I didn't like school, so I wasn't paying attention to shit.
I was in like AP history and shit too, so that was a little different.
I was in Popeyes because they opened the Popeyes. Kids stay at school, man. That shit sucks if you don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Definitely lie to your kids about certain stuff. Like, and I wouldn't even consider it lying. Just omitting the truth. You know what I'm saying? Keeping out some shit that they don't need to know because they really fucking don't. They don't.
Yeah.
Now, when they 22, 23, got their own household of their own, and they're in a bind or trying to figure something out or really have a serious question, then okay, because they grown. They'll understand better. But right now, they're still in the learning phase and they soak everything in. Even up to 16, 17, they still just kind of soaking in their environment and everything they hear and they're told and they're shown. So, you know what I'm saying? Just show them the right way. Teach them not to lie. Or keep them out grown folk business. Let's just say that. Just keep them out of grown folk business. When you grown, you can get in grown folk business. If you can't sit down and have a cigar and a drink with me, then you don't need to know what the hell I got going on.
And I still don't have to tell you shit then.
And I still don't got to tell you shit then. Keep your little ass out.
But it is funny when you get privy to the grown folks conversation.
Oh yeah, man, it's so weird.
When your first grown folks conversation, and you're like, oh shit. Oh, especially when you get to grow up to the drinking table.
Oh man, when we was able to stay out and go to the drinking table. You know what I'm saying? We was like, oh man, what the fuck? I think I want to go back to the basement with my Twinkies and ice cream, bro. I don't want to be out here no more.
I don't like it here. It's not safe.
I'm not comfortable.
Right. This is odd.
Man. But
we
wanted to grow up so fast. Man.
Yeah. But yeah. It'll happen before you know it.
Yeah.
So man, we just passed Juneteenth. We about to get to the 4th of July. Controversy aside. I ain't really worried about that.
It shouldn't be one. That's just another thing to divide everybody.
Yeah, it is. So one of the popular things that happens during this time of year, summer in particular, is we start hitting up the grill and we start grilling. And we talked about it before. Oh man.
I ain't got no goddamn grill.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, carry on. I'm gonna push.
All right, hold on, man. Be strong.
Marinades.
All right. Yes. Brines and injections of sauces and wood chips and smoker boxes and offset cooking and charcoal and sorry, man.
Fuck you. How sad. Damn it. Carry on with the conversation, sir. I'm emotional out here. You know I love grilling.
Yeah, I know, man. So, with this time of year, man, let's talk a little bit about grilling. Like, first of all, charcoal or gas?
So, if you're using gas, you might as well put that bitch in the oven.
Just thought I'd ask.
The hell? You know who taught me how to cook?
So what do you think? What's your favorite thing to cook? And then what do you like the most about grilling?
My favorite thing, man, I would have to really say either baby back ribs or drumsticks. But as far as people eating my food, everything, because I get down with it. But ribs, man, ribs for me it's an art form to me when it comes to ribs, man. You got to properly learn how to cook these ribs. You come up with your own technique, your own seasoning. Yeah. I knew nothing about stripping the membrane off the back. Figured that shit out. Boom, 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 boom. It's fun cooking ribs because it's, and they never taste the same every time. They're all good. Believe me, y'all, my shit's always good. But it never comes out the same way every time, and I love it. I'm sorry, what was your next question?
I remember. That was good. What do you we just talked about what do you like the most about grilling?
What do I like the most? What I like the most, man, is just being outside, just chilling, man. When I grill, I might have a cigarette or two. I might have my cigar out. I ain't gonna grill without drinking. I'm sorry. It got to be a beer or something, but I got my drink out, music. Kids get to come out, get to go outside, and they just out there playing while I'm cooking, watching kids cook. dancing to the music. Wife comes outside and everybody just vibing and having a good time, man. It's basically the vibe, man. Just being outside, the family's outside, music going, grills going. Sometimes they get wasted on accident, and you know what I'm saying. Even going to somebody else's house when they grill, like the men are outside and we all chopping it up, just like at mama's house. You know what I'm saying? With yeah, just the vibe as a whole, man. I love it, man. So, how about you, man? What's your favorite thing to cook on that pellet over there in that corner over there, man? That pellet.
Yes,
and what you like? What you like about grilling?
So I think I'll go a little backwards and talk about like the vibe of grilling. I mean, I kind of enjoy that piece, just sitting outside, like you said, have a drink, have a cigar, all that good stuff, like the problem solving aspect of it of, if your coals ain't doing right, you got to shift your coals around. Back when I had a charcoal grill, and then you see about like different techniques and shit of like, different grills, like different shape grills and the charcoal arrangement and shit. I like the problem solving aspect about it. It was kind of fun. And like you said, you could have, the grill, you can grill 2 days in a row and should be slightly different just because of like, the temperature, or you do something slightly different. But my goal was always to try to make it as repeatable as possible. So that was always cool with me. Growing up, we thought that charcoal was the only way to grill. So that was kind of what I was bred to believe. So I always had a charcoal grill. And then I was like, okay, maybe I want a charcoal and a gas grill. Because, sometimes in the middle of the week, you don't want to fire up the coals, wait for the coals to get hot, wait for the fire to die down, put the food on, wait for that. You just want to click that bitch on and go. Especially if you're not cooking a whole lot of stuff. Because that was the thing I hated the most is like, you done cooking and you still got some hot coals.
Yeah, it makes you want to cook something else. You look at the refrigerator and shit. Give me them hot dogs. Let me get that breakfast sausage too. Just fuck it. Just throw it on there.
Yep. So that's the one thing I always hated was when that happened. But I ended up getting turned on to the pellet grills, man. So pellet grills, they give you all the convenience of the charcoal. I mean, of the gas, but the flavor of the charcoal, man. And I love it. I do miss the, you don't have to be outside as much. So it kind of sucks for like, I'll have a cigar and I'll find one that burns slow. So because you don't even have to come outside, man. You just keep an eye on your temperature and you're good to go. Once you set everything up how you want to. And
you got a fucking transformer out there. That's what you got.
Yeah. I mean, you can set the temperature real low to smoke for a while. Then when it gets to a good temperature, you just turn it up to get that high heat on it real quick.
All from the comforts of your phone.
All from the comforts of your phone.
Turn that heat up a little bit. No, you stir it. You ain't got to take the meat out while the meat's still on the rack. You ain't got to move that shit. Throw the charcoal down in it. I mean, yeah, it's convenience.
Yeah, I don't miss any of that shit, man. I mean, the only thing I miss about not having a charcoal grill is the fact that you could just kind of sit out here and kind of chill with it sometimes. If you're cooking something that you got to keep an eye on or something. But other than that, just to be sitting in the house, or you could have a drink, or you could still just sit out here with a cigar anyway and not have to worry about it. So, I mean, that's my thing. My favorite thing to grill right about now is probably chicken wings, man. Chicken wings are my go-to. Smoked them bad boys for a couple hours and then hit it on that high heat to get it crispy real quick. Man.
I'm not a smoker. I've done it. Like I've done I did a Boston butt that took about 9 hours. And you know me, I'm not the patient type, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not patient at all.
Right.
But I mean, it came out good. But how you said them chicken wings, you smoke them a little bit to turn it up so they're crispy. That shit sound good as hell, man.
It's just the truth, man. The truth.
So I know for me, Dad actually taught me how to grill. I was like, 12, 13, 14. That summer we went to, I think that was the summer you graduated high school, I think.
Maybe. No, you were older than that. Maybe.
Because I cooked.
No. You're right. You're right. It was about then. Yeah.
So that summer, you know what I'm saying? He taught me how to grill and everything like that. And I was just like, damn, yeah, I got it. Until graduation time, and I had that little ass grill, and I had to cook all that food. And y'all trying to go out and party, and I'm trying to hit up tinted windows, and I got to stay on the damn grill. But Dad looked out and was like, "Hey man, just go ahead. I'll finish it up, man." But I mean, there's so many different techniques to cooking so many different types of food. I think, like you said, problem solving and just things like that. Steak is very interesting. I try to cook it several different ways: medium rare, well done, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? To mix it up a little bit, just to get the technique.
I honestly don't like cooking steak on the grill, man. Just because for me, how I like my steak, I can't get that quick sear on it on these bad boys. So the company Rectech, they make another grill that gets that high heat, high flame real quick for steaks and stuff like that. And
I mean, that's what charcoal grills are perfect for.
Yeah. My neighbor, he has one and he loves it, but I'm good. Yeah. So as far as learning, I mean, it was kind of trial and error for me. I didn't have anybody to show me the ways of the grill. I just had to figure it out and research it when I needed to. And then, I mean, eventually, Dad and I would talk. Like if I was in a rust spot, I'd ask him a question. Anyway, so like I know later on, Dad, we used to watch Pitmasters or something like that. And so on Sundays when him and I would talk, we would like kind of talk about that or compare notes or talk about different grills or different cooking techniques or something he tried or something I tried, and we kind of take turns trying, shit like that. So I mean that it was kind of cool. Yeah, man, I love it. You said you did a Boston butt. I will not do one on the charcoal grill because I don't feel like it.
Yeah, it took forever.
I mean, it's gonna take a long time regardless, but you got to make
water and all this other shit. It took a minute.
Yeah, checking the cold. Yeah, like so with that was one of the first things I cooked, man. I just put that bitch on there and put the prongs in there, watch the temperature.
Oh yeah, I remember the picture.
Yeah, so it made it great, man. So I've done the Boston butt, I've done ribs out the ass, wings out the ass, of course, burgers and hot dogs and shit like that. I smoked the whiskey. That was on Instagram. So I did that.
It looked interesting.
Yeah, it was cool. I think I would have smoked it a little bit longer next time, but it was cool.
Try it with Hennessy, I'm telling you.
There you go. Yeah, no. But yeah, Boston Butts are awesome on these because you can just kind of set it and forget it, and go from there. I did a peach cobbler. That was dope.
You just put it on the grill, or you was in there with the dough and stuff for the kid?
No, well, Kim made it. Kim made like the dough and set it all up, and I just dropped it in the grill to get that smoky flavor and cook it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
It was man, it was bubbling and shit.
Matter of fact, I'll put a video right here of it because I think I still got a video of it just bubbling so gloriously. Oh man, it was beautiful.
You should try pizza on that bitch. I wonder how that would be.
Have we done it? I think we have. We've done pizza on the grill quite a few times. It works out great. Yeah, I mean, because I think I mentioned before, like a long time ago, we would have like people over, and like Kim would make the dough like the night before, and we would have like all the toppings and shit, and you would come over and you would just build your pizza, put it on the grill, cook it, and you eat what you made.
Kind of like we did when we went to the Airbnb cabin.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Right on.
So yeah, man,
I
love it, man.
I gotta get out there and get a new grill, bro. I got priorities, so man, I gotta get this car right first, man. So I might not be grilling no time soon. But before the summer's over, even if I gotta spend $15 on a little Family Dollar fucking grill, it's just us.
I mean, at least put a few hot dogs and hamburgers on, man.
I got a grill for the summer's over. And I already told my neighbors across the street, as soon as I grill, y'all come on over here. We're gonna get you drinking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. But yeah, grilling, that's something else. Grilling brings people together too.
Good do, man. As long as your food is good, man. If you ever been to somebody's house who's grilling and their food is trash,
I ain't gonna put them out right now. But I just ain't gonna put them out right now. But then it has some episodes. Some people gotta put the cup down when they cook it, man. That's all.
Yeah, you got that right, man. You gotta find the right time when to do that kind of thing, man. Because you gotta focus on really what you're doing.
Precision and time and detail. Yeah, you don't need to drink like you
I did the turkey too. I tell you about that. The turkey for Thanksgiving.
I think you did.
Oh, that was so good too, man.
Was it? I always wanted to grill a turkey too.
Oh, Now on the charcoal grill, it might even come out a little better. But yeah, man, it was so good. I smoked, and it's like we did it. We call it spatchcocking. So you break the
spatchcocking.
Yeah. I don't know why it's called spatchcocking.
I don't know either.
But
it's a term, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so you break it across the chest bone, and it kind of lays flat, and it cooks faster. But again, low and slow. Like for any chicken, man, low and slow, and then high heat to get it crispy, get the skin crispy, is my go-to. But yeah, man. So tell us out there, folks. What do you guys like to grill? What's your go-tos? Tell us your grill stories. I mean, does anybody jack up something on the grill one time?
Have I ever done that? Not really. My shit's almost always flawless, but yeah, and then some marinade recipes, man. Y'all let us know what y'all use as far as marinades go, because mine differs. I might use the basic, garlic powder, salt, pepper, Worcestershire sauce. Sometimes I use alcohol. I mean, it varies.
I like brining now too. That's pretty dope. It's like there's a dry brine where you like put the seasonings on it, like salts and whatever, and just let it sit. That's how we do the turkey. We dry brine it. So it's like a butter, and you put all your seasonings and mix it in like a butter type thing, and you just kind of get real slow with the turkey and rub it all in under the skin, and it comes out delicious.
With the spatula cocking.
Yeah, yeah. You got to spatchcock it first, then you got to rub it down.
Do you play slow music at the same time?
A little jazz, couple candles, glass of wine. Get the mood right.
You got Shawn while you doing that shit. And if I ever fall, you play that shit while you doing it. Stop lying.
No, but then the regular brine is usually like a kind of, depending on how you want to do it. Some people just make like a saltwater mixture and then just pour it on there, or some people just use like seasonings and herbs and shit. Just depending on how you want to do it.
Yeah, I've never done that before. That's to try.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we may do some more brining. We might try to regular brine the turkey this year, but it's so many ways. Like out here, you hear about like people like putting mustard and shit on their ribs to like make the seasoning stick and shit. I haven't tried that yet, but I think I want to try that.
I want to say Bobo's done it once. Sorry, Unc, I know you don't like your grill secrets out. I think he did it once. I think that's my first time seeing it.
Yeah, but then when I learned that like all the competition grillers, they use pellet grills, man. Because so that way they can get that consistent cook every single time. So I was like, well, shit, if they using it and competing and shit, I can use it. Not give a damn about people looking at me because I'm not using charcoal anymore.
I'm not here to judge.
Whatever. Once you get that pellet, it'll change your life, man.
I've had pellet grill food. Unc got a pellet grill, and I've tried his food. I mean, you really don't taste the difference.
You don't. But I will say, I cooked some wings early this week. I think Monday or Tuesday. And fucked up thing in the world is I was on the slow. It was on like 180. And I came out, and I was like, what the hell? It's on 100. So I forgot that I didn't have enough pellets anymore. Okay. So that's some shit. So like one time, the first time this shit happened to me, I was like, well, cool, I can just put some more pellets in, but it didn't like it. So I was like, I'll turn it off, reset it up, and then put the pellets back in there, or load the pellets in again, because you have to have a little bit of pellets in this little box to kind of catch on fire first to get the burn started.
Yeah, I know the little box.
And so I turned it off, but when you turn the pellet grill off, there's a fan that cools everything, that helps circulate all the air out and cool it off and shit like that. So when I turned it right back on, had the fresh new pellets on there, a big ass smoke ball came out. So it looked like I blew some shit up. So my neighbor is out in the back in the green space walking his dog, and he's like, is everything okay? I just saw the smoke. I mean, like, it looked like we had blew some shit up over here. Food still came out good, but you gotta
just had that big ass, that mushroom smoke shit going on.
Right. So I mean,
yeah,
so I had to start over.
He tried to nuke the chicken. You ain't gotta kill the chicken, bro. It ain't did nothing to you.
Sorry, it did.
You re-killing the carcass.
Yeah, man. So veggies on here, man. I think one day I want to put a pan and scramble some eggs and shit.
Yeah.
So
I want to see what that turned out like.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
So yeah, man. That's my grilling. So I'm looking forward to much more of that in the summertime.
I just need a grill, man.
Everybody holler at him on Cash App for a grill.
Y'all better not cash at me, damn it. I ain't poor. I got pants. But look at damn it. I just gotta get some grill, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get me one. It's gonna happen eventually.
Well, I will say though, I mean, you always end up on the grill at a function.
Okay, who else it is?
It don't matter. I mean, there's been plenty of times when you end up on the grill some kind of way.
Hey man, I'm my father's son, man.
Yeah. That's cool and all. I respect it, but I ain't trying to be on the grill when I ain't got to be.
I do that shit, man. I remember I was cooking the chicken at Tanya's house, man. I was out there for like 12 hours because mama bought like 8 fucking things a day of chicken. I was like, all right, 2. And she came, I said, a lot of goddamn chicken. And you know
so Go ahead.
It wasn't a big grill either, man. So I had to do maybe 9 pieces at a time. So I'm like, fuck.
It's cooking chicken all night.
Man, we took that shit out, put that shit in the oven, bro. I ain't finished that shit.
Yeah. Like we went to the cabin and thought we were gonna grill that night. Remember that shit?
Oh man. And they told me what the grill looked like.
Keep your grill clean, people. Keep your grill clean.
Oh yeah. Or if not, it'll be a home for something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want that shit.
Shit, I found it out with my grill cover one year, man. I didn't put that shit back on. And it got cold and damn Fievel and his family damn posted up.
Yeah, not Fievel.
Fievel, man. I had to send his ass west, man. Shit.
Damn.
But I got one more question for you and then we'll move on to something else, man. So with grilling, you know, we tend to take grilling very important. Mm-hmm. How do you feel or how would you feel about somebody else coming to your house manning your grill?
You don't cook on my damn grill. That's my grill. That's man code. You don't come to somebody else's house and cook on their grill. Especially if you're not blood related. You know what I'm saying? If you're not family, you're not cooking on my damn grill at all. You sit your ass down and you sit there and wait. My quick story, my mother-in-law, and it through because nobody has ever touched my grill when I'm grilling. Nobody, ever. So my mother-in-law, I'm cooking chicken. I was outside talking to mom. And my mother-in-law just comes outside, opens the top, flips my chicken and shit, do a couple little pokes and shit, and then closes. I said, the fuck? Janae. Tell me why your mama didn't do it. She does that. She's just so serious about grilling. That was like the only time, man. But no, don't touch my grill.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way for the most part. But like if you were to come and I'm trying to sell the pellet grill idea on you, I will let you try it out. But
of course you would.
Yeah, but most times, I mean, by the time you get to my house, the shit is ready. So
you're on time.
Damn right.
So you've been in the white collar world too long.
No, I just like my shit to start on time.
No, I start on time too. I don't be fucking around. Because by the time, you know what I'm saying, the family's there, we chilling, drinking, whatever. I want to actually chill and drink too. I don't want to be out there still sweating like charcoal.
Right. I mean, that's the worst. Yeah. You still hot and sweaty and shit. Everybody having a good time and you mad. Got these last damn burgers over here and shit. Everybody eating but me. I'm out here sweating.
You trying to peek at it. Hey, what y'all got going on? Get your
ass out of the grill. Right. You hear people laughing and shit and you mad because you don't get to hear the joke.
Yeah. And after a while, everybody leaves you from outside and everybody inside. Music going, having a good damn time. I'm regressing shit right now. That shit sucks, man. But man. Does. So grilling stories, grilling recipes. What's your favorite thing to grill? Y'all go ahead and put that in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hit us on Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. Hell, if I'm in your city or something like that and you don't know how to grill, but you got one, holla at your pull. I'll cook for you. I got you. I promise I got you. So
the hell with that. I'll take your ass to a grill restaurant. We in Texas.
I got you. Just had a drink ready. Just had a drink ready. So man, I know you mentioned that y'all were gonna have this like this epic anime extravaganza type shit going on real soon.
An anime watching event.
I'm still jealous about that shit. Y'all about to watch anime like people get together and watch football on Sundays. I'm a little jealous about that shit. But anyway, so I thought about it, and we talked about it several times before. You know what I mean? We talked about Ichigo versus Asta, but you know what I'm saying? We thought about it more. So how would you? Well, let's just say Magic Knights versus Soul Reapers. You know what I'm saying? Bleach versus Black Clover. What you think?
I mean, it kind of depends, man. Because I mean, with the Soul Reapers, man, you got the speed of like the Flash Step. So the one drawback is the speed that anybody can do. Like if you get with somebody like Soifon from the Stealth Corps or something like that, who's fast as shit, before you can do anything, they're gonna find out. But then on the other side of that, it depends on who's fighting, man. Because if you get somebody like the Wizard King Julius, who controls time, he don't give a damn about your speed.
Yeah,
and it don't matter.
It'll be an interesting bout, man.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it depends on the matchup, but I mean, if you talk just the basic run-of-the-mill Wizard versus the basic run-of-the-mill Soul Reaper, I think I'd have to give it to I guess a Magic Knight. Just because, you know, your basic Soul Reapers, captains aside, I mean, we can start comparing like, you know, the 13 captains to the Magic Knight captains, and then that's a different kind of discussion. Yeah. But just talking about your basic Grimoire versus Zanpakuto, I think you give it to a Magic Knight. What do you think, man?
I actually agree because, you know, the Magic Knights are so diverse, you know what I'm saying, with their spells and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then if they're in a real pinch, a new spell will fucking pop up out of nowhere in their Grimoire and they can fight some more. Whereas the Zanpakuto, you got that skill and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then most of the you know, if we just comparing regular Magic Knight and regular Soul Reaper, the regular Soul Reapers didn't really, you know what I'm saying, have a, what's it called, a Shikai or whatever. They couldn't really release nothing. They were just straight just swords and shit. Now, if we're going to take that shit up a notch, when we go captain for captain or main character for main character, that's when I think it'll get a little bit more interesting.
Let's talk main character to main character. Let's do that. So, Asta versus Ichigo.
Honestly, I think I'd have to give it to Asta. The reason I would give it to Asta is because Ichigo is a Soul Reaper, Quincy, fucking bound, hollow, stripper, grocery bagger, Walmart greeter, all that type of shit. But you know what I'm saying? Asta don't quit. He don't give a shit. Like he'll keep going. He done fought with a sword in his teeth type shit. So he'll keep going and won't stop at all. And then once I haven't been up on it yet, but I heard the little demon thing that he has. It's like really, really badass. And so once he used that on top of his endurance and stamina and everything like that, I think he could take Ichigo.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could take it. Now, on the other side, I don't know who in Black Clover can take the guard captain, but they're real Jinja Ka. I don't know who could take him, man. I don't know. I think Yami maybe. That'll be a good fight.
I mean, yeah, because I mean his shit slices through dimensions. Let me answer Asta, and then I'll talk about the captains because I just thought about something with the captains too. So with Asta versus Ichigo is protected with plot armor because he's got everything, and you know one of those will probably be Asta. So either his Fullbring power or his Mount power or his Soul Reaper power or his Quincy power or his Arrancar power. I mean, you just don't know. Now, the one exception that I would make to that before I would say Bleach hands down, it would depend on if Asta's sword can negate if all the power and shit in Ichigo would be treated as magic. If it would negate it the same way that it negates other magic, then I would give it to Asta. But if it doesn't,
I don't think it would be magic.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like with the spiritual pressure, the Ryatsu in Bleach be the same as the mana in Black Clover, and would they kind of go against each other? And if that's the case, then I would give it to Asta because he can negate basically everything.
So that would dictate a lot of stuff.
Now, when you're talking about my favorite, Captain Genryosa Yamamoto. Wow, that is my favorite Bankai in all of Bleach.
That shit hard.
It's so cool. The one challenge I think he would have, I mean, thinking about it, Marileona and Fagolion from I forget what squad number that is, but they're the fire folks. I mean, so if their fire is immune to if he's immune to their fire, I mean, because especially when Fagolion spoiler gets salamander, you know, fire almost gets negated. So
interesting.
That the fire becomes moot, but then you know you factor keto in there too, and flash steps and shit like that. So it would be a run. I think Marileona beats everybody.
Oh yeah, she's crazy.
she wrecks everybody.
Her but against Kampachi.
Marileona all day, bro. All day.
I love to see it. They'll probably end up smashing.
You'd be like, you my type of woman, right? You the only man that can give me a run from. Yeah, I can see that. Only on Fowl Language will you be talking about
only.
Right. So, thinking about the two, which one do you think is a better anime?
Being that I haven't finished Black Clover yet, and being how Bleach is, I'm gonna have to go with Black Clover. Because Bleach, the Ichigo thing really kind of threw me off. Like he's getting his ass whooped, and then all of a sudden he has a new fucking power. And he gets his ass whooped again, he has a new fucking power. Now in Black Clover, Asta and them don't necessarily have a new fucking power. They just kind of click together and fucking fight, just like they did with the demon in the last one I seen, the hills and all that type of shit. So you know what I'm saying? They actually struggle. There's no song going on. He fucking doing the damn thing. You know, they just fighting, man. So
hey, I still say Eisen bitched that whole song though. So
yeah, he did. He fucked everybody.
Best scene in anime. The music kicks in. With the passion. Music stops.
Nope. Oh, but why? But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go with Black Clover, man. Only thing I will say about Black Clover is the whole Asta yell too fucking much. That's the only thing. It gets kind of annoying after a while. It's just, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna be the wizard. It gets a little too much. Much. But overall, I'd say Black Clover. How about you?
I would say Bleach begins better.
Yeah.
I would say Black Clover's a little slow in the beginning. And Asta yells too damn much, and you just want him to shut up. But I would say, thinking about what I've seen to date, I'm still gonna give it to, and again, Black Clover has a special place. And in my top anime, I gave it an honorable mention. I didn't give Bleach shit, so I would have to give it to Black Clover because man, Ichigo is just plot. I mean, he's too plot protected, and it's not even fun sometimes. I mean, it's cool to see the power ups and shit, but it's like not even fun. I mean, Ukiura puts a hole in his chest.
Yep. And then he turns into a whole fucking hollow Aran card thing.
Which is dope as hell to see. I mean I'm sure
it was.
Everybody had it on their computer background and shit, but
right. It was dope as hell. I'm like, damn, come on, man.
Right.
Really?
So, and then he goes and fights somebody else, and then he fights. Nah, man, get the hell out of here.
And then y'all just, for the folks who don't read the manga or whatever, y'all just wait to the whole, when they go to war with the Quincy's and they get their ass beat for the first time. He finds out that his mama was this and his mama was that. And he can actually control two Zanpakutos toes and all this other crazy stuff.
Yeah, I stopped. I didn't finish it. I was trying to read it and I couldn't even finish it anymore.
And he doesn't even beat the main villain, bro. He don't even beat him. He don't win. He don't save the day at the end.
Well, but if you think about it, though, going to your favorite, I mean, that's not necessarily a deal breaker for me. Because think about the Demon tournament, the second tournament in Yu Yu Hakusho. Mm-hmm. Yusuke doesn't beat the guy either. He loses too.
That's true.
So, I mean, that's not a deal breaker for me, but I can see why that would be a little annoying because they kind of set it up to like Ichigo versus what's his name, Yawash or whatever his name is.
Yep, sure. That guy. I know what you're talking about. But see, the difference with those two animes in particular, with Yu Yu Hakusho, you know damn well he was not going to be the Demon King and stay in Demon World. He was going to come back to Earth or whatever, the human world for his old lady, versus Bleach when it's just Ichigo beats every last villain with his fucking special power. He goes through all this training and he don't beat him.
Well, and I feel like maybe that was kind of like he doesn't beat everybody.
Yeah, right. And that's what kind of threw me off. Like, I'm going to watch it when it comes out.
Hell yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
I got to see your favorite character get killed. That's going to be an epic fight.
My favorite character.
Yeah. Ryojin Jaka.
Yeah.
Gotta see when he gets killed. So that's going to be something interesting.
Man, for the whole time, I was like, he's coming back. They're gonna bring him back.
I thought he would. This ain't Dragon Ball.
No, I was like, man, he ain't dead. He just was out.
But yeah, on another note, that's why I appreciate. They're gonna hate me for this, but that's why I appreciate most animes besides Dragon Balls, because I mean, it's every time somebody die, they can come back. What's the fun in that?
Like, well, death is a consequence, man.
Right, and that's why none of the other characters in that particular anime have been able to evolve and upgrade and shit. Goku dies 12 times and you wish him back every motherfucking time.
Right.
My man King Kai been dead for at least 30 years.
Right. I mean, death becomes a non-factor because I mean, even at first it was like you can only be wished back one time.
Yep.
Guess what? We can go to Namek and you can wish him back
many times if you fucking want to. You know what I mean? It's just I'm sorry. Like younger, Dragon Ball. Now that I'm a little older, I'm like, I watch it because it's Dragon Ball.
Right. So one final question on it. Would you rather have a Zanpakuto or a Grimoire? And I just thought of another question after that one.
I'm going to say Zanpakuto because I like swords and shit. I actually have Ichigo's Bankai in the house right now, so I'm gonna have to go with a Zanpakuto.
You just didn't want to have a book.
I mean, just speaking on like video games and shit. I'll never pick a mage or anything like that. I always pick the motherfucker with the sword. So I'm a big sword fan. I would go with Zanpakuto.
Okay, so follow on question: whose Zanpakuto would you have?
Damn, man. Damn. I guess Ichigo's, man, because that big ass fucking kitchen knife turns into that little ass katana, and that shit cold as fuck. Even when he does this training and has his dual Zanpakutos, them shit's pretty cold. So I'm gonna have to say Ichigo. How about you, man? How about you? Zanpakuto or Grimoire?
I would say Grimoire.
And why is that?
Well, because you can learn new fights, but I mean, with the Zanpakuto, you've got Shikai, Bankai, and maybe your Bankai has a second level. Done.
That's true. But the Grimoire, you can keep adding.
Yeah, you keep adding as you learn and as you grow. So that's where I would go.
So since you said which Zanpakuto would I have, which Clover Grimoire would you have, sir?
Oh, that's easy, man. I would take Julius Nova Chrono, bro.
Oh, the time zone.
Time, man. Too cold, man. Even when you die, you got to get out of jail free card. That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's not like you just wish on Dragon Balls to bring it back.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what I would pick, man.
That's what's up, man. So anime fans, which one do y'all pick, man? We got Black Clover, we got Bleach, anybody that's a real anime fan has surely seen both of them. If you haven't, you need to go ahead and check that shit out. Which one would you have? Would you prefer Zanpakuto or Grimoire? You know, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Anime fans, stand up, because there's a lot of us out there. You know, a lot of people was undercover, like, you know what I'm saying, with the anime world. But that's just really.
I think it's starting to change though. But
it's getting big. It's getting real big, right?
Yeah. So, I was gonna say one more thing too. I still yells a lot in Black Clover, but it gets better, and I was pleasantly surprised with Black Clover. Definitely surprised.
It did get better. I actually want to go in and finish it eventually.
I think it's about there.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah, I think it's about ready for the dub, since we watch it with Simone.
And they got the new one. The movie is supposed to be dropping in a few months. They got another movie coming out.
Mm-hmm. Shit, everything's getting a movie, man. Jujutsu Tyson's getting the movie.
Yep.
Overlord's getting the movie. Fucking Ainz Outgoing is my dude, man. So.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man. So you said you had a bonus question for me, man. What you got?
You know what I'm saying? As y'all been seeing the past couple of episodes, what I'll do is sporadic ass fucking thought comes into my mind either while we're talking or right before. So today, something big happened yesterday. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but that bastard that killed George Floyd got sentenced to 22.5 years. Man, how you feel about that?
So, it's tough because, like, he got sentenced. He got more than, a little 5 years slap on the wrist. Some people say he only do 15. Some people say he'll only, some people say he'll appeal, all kind of other shit. Some people argue that he only got sentenced to make people, calm people down and prevent riots. Honestly, man, how do I feel? I don't feel anything. I feel like, okay, check, that's something done. There's more work to do, man.
Yeah.
I mean, because one of the posts you'll see is like all the people who serve more time on weed charges, man. And simple shit like that, just because, they can't bypass or skirt the legal system, and they don't have, a significant global racist or whatever GoFundMe to support my legal defense team. And, because they can't do that, I mean, to me, I care more about the justice system is all, but I just hate it's like, I don't want it, just like we talked about Juneteenth, to be like, see, we cracked down on police, but look what the fuck had to happen just to get this one. You had to have a damn global fucking outrage, and a young lady had to record it for the world to see, and everybody had to be, I mean, there had to be a lot of factors to align to make that go the way it went.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, even with the initial police report, shit would have just died on the vine, but that video was out there and all that other shit. So, I mean, I think great. He got what he got. I would have rather it not have even been to get to that point. And I wish the brother George Floyd would have still been here.
Oh, yeah.
Or if they would have had to arrest him for whatever he was doing, they would have arrested him without the excessive use of force. And that would have done what it had to do. But I just feel like, man, okay, that's done. What's next? Let's move on. We got work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Again, with these random ass questions, I don't have any prep. You just kind of throw it on me.
That's
and
why
I'm like, shit, what are we going to talk about?
That's exactly why I do it.
I mean,
you can't script this. You can't take no notes. It's honest feeling straight from the heart and mind, bro. That's why I do it.
I'm not going to be in the streets praising and dancing and singing and shit because he got sentenced. It's just more work to do.
Yeah. I completely agree. I'm glad that, I guess you could say, justice was served for this one out of so fucking many that slid under the rug or whatnot. But it's like you said, there's so much work to do. It's like, okay, we gave you guys Juneteenth, and we gave you guys Derrick Chauvin, whatever the fuck.
A week apart. So be happy.
We gave you guys this, so be happy. Don't worry about the rest of the stuff you guys need. We're gonna get there. Make sure, you know what I'm saying. If I'm happy, you guys are happy. If you guys are happy, I'm happy type shit. Yes, I'm glad he got it. Like you said, bro, the shit should have never got that far. He does still have the right to appeal and everything like that. So it may change, it may not. But right now, that motherfucker is sitting there. And being that he's a cop, and being I was used to do corrections, he's not going to be in no general population.
Oh, you knew that. I mean, that shit was a given.
Yeah, he's going to be in admin seg or basically in a hole somewhere, real secluded. 23-hour lockdown, 1 hour a day outside. Good for you, motherfucker.
Yeah. Did you hear his statement?
No.
So, and I'm paraphrasing, but I listened to his statement on the news on YouTube. He was basically like, apologizing and giving condolences to the family. But then he said some real slick shit. He was like, basically, I can't remember his exact words, but something to the effect of, in the near future, more information is going to come to shed more light on the situation. And it was like, what the fuck do you mean? So even the people that were talking about it, they were like, what do you mean? What else more is there to say?
He got some privilege on the way.
Yeah.
That's going to be some bullshit. But we just going to have to sit there and we're just going to sit and see what happens, man. Hopefully he don't ever see the fucking light of day again until he like fucking 80. I don't know how old he is now, but 22 years. So 80. And, justice will serve R.I.P. George Floyd. Yep. I hope their family is, content with the results of the sentencing and everything like that. And America, we still got work to do as a whole. I'm just not going to say the black community. I'm sorry, the melanin community. We all got work to do, and
sure,
we eventually got to come together, man. Just come together. Come to the melanin barbecue. We'll go fishing and hunting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We'll hit up a quinceañera or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just come bring it all together, man. We'll celebrate Ramadan, and that's all it needs. That's all it needs to happen, man.
And people just need to talk and get out of those like biased, preconceived notions and shit, and move on. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man. That's really all I got, bro. You quote tonight? No. Quote? Yes. No. Okay.
I'm gonna stop failing. So, no quotes. You got anything?
No. Like always, take care of each other. 4th of July is coming up. Y'all be safe out there with your fireworks, with your grilling. Y'all let me know how y'all grilling goes, because I ain't got one. I be smelling around. I ain't got one. But all in all, just like y'all celebrate Juneteenth, y'all can celebrate the 4th of July, because we're all Americans at the end of the day. And that's really all I got. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. Fowl Language Podcast. And hopefully we'll be coming to y'all in person next week. That's all I got, bro.
That should be fun. All right, everybody. It's been real. It's been fun. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll see you later, and we out.